Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make Homer Simpson. I'm going to make him exactly the way you see right now. So just so you know that the yellow bands that I'm going to be using is about 38 and I'm using yellow jelly. The skin color bands that I'm using on the face is about 11 bands. The dark blue jelly that I'll be using is 27 bands. You can use any color blue. And the white is 92 bands. I'll be using a single black band. And brown, there's about 14 bands. This is the burgundy color. Any brown will do. And I will be using 2 white pony beads for the eyes. And I can show you how to do the eyes with the bands. And I have not used that. I'm not sure what it would look like, but they always turn out cute. I'll be using one loom. Our loom is going to be in its original position with the arrows facing down. I'm going to do his body first and then his head, and I'll show you how to attach. There is an extension piece on the belly, the whole belly, and at the sides, so I'll show you how to do that. I will try to go as slow as possible. So we are going to start with his body first, and I'm going to use the yellow jelly, and for the neck, I'm going to be using 3 and just putting at the top of the loom. And now I'm going to do his shoulders with double white bands on the right and double on the left. I'm going to go down once on the right and on the left, going down once. And we will do the arms. Now I'm just going to use this area down here. We only need 6 spots. And I'll show you what to do. I will do 2 with you. The white double bands, I'm going to go down twice. And now I'm going to take my hook and I'm going to wrap a single around, and that will give this effect of the sleeves rolled up. So if you don't want to do this part, then just minus this. So a single band wrapped 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm just going to slide this on double white bands. And attach to my loom. And now taking double yellow, I'm going to go down 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Taking a single, I'm going to cap this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to loop up the yellow and stop here and slide another single band on. So just reaching in, loop up the yellow, and I'm going to take another single, wrap it around 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to reach in and just slide that on and loop up. Now removing off your loom, I'm going to attach this to the left side and we will do another one together. So at the top, and doing this again. Double white, go down twice, taking a single and wrap it around your hook 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Slide it onto double white bands and attaching to the loom. Now go down 3 times using double yellow. 1, 2, and 3. And taking a single, cap it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now reach in and loop up the yellow, sorry. Now take a single band and wrap this around your hook 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And slide it on to the first white, and loop up. Removing off the loom and attaching this to the right side. at the top. So this is what you should have so far. Now, using your white bands, I'm going to go down with double bands 3 times on the right. So a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Now the same on the left side for a total of 4 going down. 3 and 4. Now you want to go down 4 times in the middle, double white. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now switching to my blue color, we're going to go down twice on the right with double blue. 1 and 2. I'm going to do that on the left side, going down twice. And now once in the middle. I'm going to take single bands and make holding bands in a triangle, and I will show you. So 1 at the top, just in a triangle, going again, and 1 more with the white, and now single in a triangle with the blue, and a single in a triangle, and just take your hook and go above. Now I'm just going to push these bands down because we are going to build. And now what I'm going to do is show you how to do the extension, 1 piece on the side, on either side, which I learned from PG Lumacy, so thank you. And all I did was take a single white, and I'm just going to go down here, and we're going to make 2 together. So I'm just going to go down 3 times with white. And now taking a single blue, we're just going to cap the end twice. So 1 and 2. And I'm going to loop up, so reaching in, and remove. Now I'm going to attach this to my right side, and where you have the blue that meets the white, I'm going to put the cap band on. So that's from the top on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th peg. And bringing my end to my 4th peg going down. So I skipped 1 and brought it to the 4th. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do this again. Single white, going down 3 times, and a single blue, cap twice, only twice, 1 and 2. Now reach in and loop up, removing. Just going to grab my 2 ends of my blue and attach it. 2, 3, 4, 5, your 6th peg going down, and bringing my end to my 4th peg going down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a single piece of the teardrop and attach it to my loom. So what I'm going to do is, this is your teardrop, this is your top pieces, and the bottom of your teardrop I'm just going to grab 1 and wrap it around. And now from the other teardrop, I'm going to wrap it around that same peg. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 5th. So there's a bottom single piece from the bottom of the teardrop on both these attached here. So let's do this again. Now reaching in for the bottom, just grabbing a single, loop around, and again. So now that we've attached everything, you just want to make sure that you push everything down, and we're going to start to loop up the middle, and we are going to go to the 4th peg going down in the middle and stop. So we're just going to loop 2 sections of the white bands. So just grab your blue and loop up, loop up one section of the white and one more section of the white and stop. I'm going to show you how to do the belly and how to attach it. So I'm going to use the bottom of my loom, and we just need to go down 3 times. So I'm going to start just below, sorry about that, just below one of the blues. So with a single, going down on the right 3 times. And on the left with a single. And I'm going to close it off from the left to the middle and the middle to the right. I'm going to go down 3 times in the center. So we are going to start at the peg in the middle, just below. So 1, 2, and 3. So it should look like that. I'm going to push the end down, and I'm going to cap it with a single blue and just wrap it around twice. So 1 and 2. And now taking a single white, we need to make a holding band, so we want to go in a triangle, and we are going to go at the peg below the center and doing this one more time. Now this is pretty straightforward. We're just going to loop up this section. So you just want to reach in and grab your first one, which is to the middle, holding your cap band down because it's pretty loose. And I'm just going to loop up the middle now. Reaching back in at the bottom, grabbing the top one to the right, and I'm just going to loop up the right now. And going back at the bottom and grabbing the last band to the left and loop up. Now we're going to remove this off the loom, and by reaching in on the right side, grabbing the bands, the middle, and the left. And this is what you should have. Now I'm going to show you to attach this, but so you know that there are 6 loops on top of your hook. We're going to separate them into 3 sections. So the first 2 are going to go below your armpits, on below the peg where your arms are, and the middle 2 are going to go on the 4th peg in the middle, and the last 2 loops are going to go on your 3rd peg going down on the right. I find it easier if you take the holding band, the cap band, excuse me, and attach it to the blue area for support. And now I'm going to grab the first 2 loops and putting it on my 3rd peg going down on the left. My next 2 loops are going on the 4th peg going down in the middle. And you want to just push down so they don't come off. And the last 2 are going on the 3rd peg going down on the right. Now we're going to take a single band from the bottom of the teardrop on each teardrop and just attach it. So this is, you have 1 teardrop around your peg. Now the next one, just go at the bottom and grab a single and attach it to your peg. Going for the next teardrop, grabbing the bottom, just 1 piece. And this is your last teardrop. You want to make sure that you grab your teardrop and not the holding band that's there. And we want to attach it to the first blue peg here. Now doing this on the other side, reach in, grabbing your just a single from the bottom. Now the next teardrop, just a single. And your last teardrop, just loop it around the blue. Now we're going to continue with his legs. So we're going to switch to blue. And I'm going to go down 3 times. On the right, just 3 more times here. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do this on the left. 1, 2, sorry, last one, 2, and 1 more. So you have a total of 5 blues. Now changing to the brown color, I'm using burgundy, and we're going to go down twice for his shoes, and I'll be using 3 bands. So 1 and 2. Taking a single, we're going to cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now, for the left, taking 3 bands, going down twice, and a single capped 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So now we're done and we're ready to loop up. So just reach in and loop up. When you get to the white, just make sure that you only loop the bottom bands. Moving my cap band out of the way. And now just make sure you only loop the bottom. So reach in, get your 2 bands, reach in, and I'm just going to move the arm and loop up to the center. Now doing this on the left, reaching in, grabbing the bottom white, moving the arm out of the way and going to the center. And now I'm going to reach in at the 4th peg and just loop up the middle. Moving my bands up and looping the neck. And now it's ready to come off. You can use your hook to remove. It's kind of tight. And I'm going to take off. So here's his body, and I'm just going to put this at the bottom of my loom, or if you have an extra hook. Now we're going to do the face, so I'm going to switch to the yellow color, double bands, and going from the left up to the middle, and middle to the right. Going down 3 times, double bands on the right. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do this on the left, double bands, going down 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to go down 4 times in the middle, double bands, yellow, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now switching to our skin color, I am going to go down once on the right, double bands, once on the left, and now I'm just going to close it in from the left to the center, push down, center to the right, push down, and finishing off the middle once. Now we need to add some holding bands, so I'm going to use a single, and I'm going to go at the top in a triangle, push down. One more time. And now we're ready to put the eyes on. So I will be using the pony beads put onto a single, but I can show you how to do eyes with a band. Again, I haven't done this design with it. So I would take a single band and wrap it around my hook 4 times, and a single white twice on either side. 1, 2, 1, and 2, and another single black, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a single white wrap twice on either side, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Sliding this onto a single yellow, pinch, and slide on, and we are going to attach it on our 4th peg going down on either side. So I'm going to just slide this on my pony beads. And attaching to my loom on the 4th going down, and now I'm going to separate the eyes, and I'm going to bring one of the top piece of the elastic and just go over the peg. And now we need one more holding band in a triangle. I'm going to use the skin color and just going at the bottom there. Now you can take the body, and I'm going to push down, and we're going to attach the body at the bottom of the face. Now hold down, and now we're ready to loop up. So I'm just going to reach in and grab my first 2 that are going to the middle, my next 2 are to the right, and my next 2 are to the left. So now I'm just going to loop up right to the top on the right, reaching in, and to the top middle, and now on the left, reaching in, oops, I lost my bands, that's okay, just reach in, grab, go back over, and now looping the middle, and now I'm going to take a single yellow and I'm going to do a slip knot, and then I'll take a single black and do a slip knot. So reaching in, grabbing the yellow, both ends, and slide over and give it a tug. Now I'm going to do this with a single black for his little bit of hair, and slide over and make a knot. So now it's ready to come off. Just remove. So this is what you should have. I just give his face a little tug and a squeeze. And now I'm going to hide this yellow slip knot. So just reaching in, anywhere really, and just going to bring it to the back. I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm just going to cut this. We don't want it too long. And now I'm just going to fix his arms. They seem to have got a little bit stretched. And his body, I'm just going to give him a little tug. And what I did was just take the middle and just give it a pull out. You could also take your hook and you can just play around with this by just going in and lifting the bands up. This holding band, I'm just going to hide. You can see it's right there. If I didn't add it or I double it on the loom, it just gives it a totally different effect. So there he is, and I'm just going to color in the eyes. I'm going to use a black marker, and I'm just going to make tiny little dots. We don't want the eyes too big. And if you really wanted to, you can stretch out the face a little bit with your hook, or you can leave him the way he is. I just did bring some of the bands a little bit to the front and just bend his shoes. And he's done. I hope you enjoyed Looming with Cheryl. I have a lot more designs to load, so please subscribe, and I will see you next time with another one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.